you know that with spiritual gifts come responsibilities. I have been on a journey for the past 40 plus years of clearing my own signal, of learning the tools to be able to clear my channel and to learn how to ask my ego to step aside so I could be fully present for what is and in the ways in which I'm meant to serve. So many of us have suffered through trauma when, as children, we had our gifts open and we were wanting to share what we were seeing. We potentially were seeing beings from other dimensions or ghosts from our loved ones visiting us, and most likely we were chastised for it. We were told we had a vivid imagination. We were told that now is not the time for that, and so many other things. And sometimes, potentially, even we had really hard experiences. I've had a client who experienced as a child that because she kept saying that she saw angels and saw ghosts, her family took her to be exorcised. And she had a really horrendous experience for as she was being exorcised, and that caused her to shut down, to choose to not bring forth her gifts. And for many of us, those continuous chastisings and those continuous putting ourselves down affected very much our ability to be visible using our spiritual gifts. And as we grew up, and that potentially became harder even because we were kind of the oddball and we wanted to belong to the crowd of the teenage gals or boys, we chose. Sometimes we chose it consciously to completely close our gifts. Sometimes it just happened as part of our traumatic experience. But here we are today, and this is a time where you are needed. And if you have those gifts, it is because you most likely offered yourself to come and be in a body on this earth timeline to help in bringing forth that new earth vision and in ascension, journeying into the new earth and in supporting others to do the same. Sometimes only by being who you are. You don't necessarily need to feel that you need to become a spiritual guide, a spiritual teacher, a shaman, a medicine woman or man. Simply by being who you are and doing the part that you're asked to do, then you are helping and supporting and honoring that commitment. So it is very important that if you are struggling with this and you are struggling with clearing your channel and clearing your signal, that you get support to heal the famous witch wound. Oh boy, have I had to heal that witch wound so many times, so many layers, so many levels. And you know what? I am still dealing probably with it at some very subtle, fine level. But for almost all of us, I can safely say, if we're here now and if we are being called into this ascension journey with a task, is because we've already done this before. We've already been wise medicine women, shamans, doctors, medicine men, not only on this earth, but potentially also on other realms, other galaxies, other star systems. And we are here because we know, because we've done this before. However, because of Earth technology being the one up until before 2012, where as we were being birthed, we would have a veil poured so that we wouldn't remember what we're here for. And thus the journey of the treasure hunt and the discovery began. now is the time for that veil to be fully lifted so you can remember everything you need to remember so that you can do your part. And the journey is a beautiful, loving, healing journey. It's a journey of observing and healing, not necessarily reliving, which is something many people get confused about. So, this message today is to ask you to tune in, to turn on your gifts and tune in to what is it you're being asked to do. And asking, you can ask to be helped in clearing your signal and to be helped in being guided and shown what you're here for. What is it that you're meant to be doing? What is the next best step? And what is it? And how is it that you're meant to do it? Whatever your journey, I honor you. I've been on my own journey, and it's it's a journey, the one of trusting what we're feeling, healing, and seeing and knowing. And even though I've now have so many confirmations, more than I can even count, my humanness still sometimes has me wondering, am I imagining this or is it really happening? And for it, it is so beautiful to engage with fellow brothers and sisters in this soul journey because we can support each other, we can be mirrors to each other, we can see what the other person cannot see, and sometimes we are being used in the most beautiful way by the most benevolent, loving creator to simply say some things that bring immediate confirmation to the person in front of us. So I wish you a beautiful soul journey. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. What is it that you're needing? Where is it that you're seeking or needing and or seeking and needing clarity, and how I can support you. With lots of love, I send you blessings.